Hello everyone, iOS 18 has officially came out, so let's go and take a look at it on the iPhone 12 Pro Max and see if it's worth installing. Now, number one, this is a super cool update. I love this update a lot, and there's a lot of cool changes within it. Now, I don't even know if I screenshotted the official version, but it was along the lines of 6.85 gigabytes for the beta. But if you're coming from iOS 17.7, it's going to be far less. Some of my iPhones were giving me basically like 3.3 gigabytes or something along those lines. So that is the first thing to keep in mind. Now, within this particular update, there's a lot of cool changes. Number one, our home screen got some really cool improvements here. So number one, we basically have the capability of moving our applications around wherever we want to on the display. So we want to hold it down and we can move our apps wherever we want to. We can also click on edit in the top left corner, click on customize, be able to make our icons smaller or larger, or even be able to change them from light mode to dark mode, all this stuff. I think a majority of people probably know that by now, but that was something that was really cool. We also have this new passwords manager application here, which is genuinely something that's really awesome. So we now have this type of capability here too, which is really cool. So all of our passwords are inside of that application. On top of that, if you scroll down in the top right corner, our control center has completely changed up now too. So this is something that's really cool because we now have the capability of editing up our control center here. We can move our toggles around wherever we want to. We can go and add a control right here and add all these other controls straight from our control center now, which again is a very cool thing. So I think this in and of itself is a really nice thing also, inside of our messages application, we also have a lot more capability here too. We have RCS messaging support. We have the capability of basically tapping back with any emoji now, which that in and of itself is another really cool thing. We have a lot of really cool stuff here. I'm very happy with it. And this is some more text effects. There's a lot of cool stuff going on for this type of phone for that particular standpoint as well. On top of that, some other big things. We also have the capability of basically having our hidden folder. We have the ability of basically locking any application that you want to and require passcode or Face ID. We have a dedicated game mode now. So whenever we go through and play a game, we'll have a little pop-up at the top that allows us to go and basically signify the game mode, and we can go and basically have a less latency, less things like that within this game as well when you're playing it, which is something that's really cool. Then you also are getting so many other things. You're getting basically there's a lot of cool things built in and a redesigned photos application too, which a lot of people don't like, but you now have this type of capability here, which is interesting in and of itself. So overall, it's a really big update. There's a lot of really interesting stuff here. We'll take a look a little bit more in detail and kind of see what ends up happening, but for the most part, that's iOS 18 on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.